What's up? What's up? Off, tired, distracted. I can relate to that, bro. I can relate to that. That's great. Oh my god. Dude, the stuff with this Adam22. Sheesh. What's up, Sniper? Man. I was seeing some of this on Snapchat.
Adam and Wax Show, we made it to episode 2. Will we make it to episode 3? It remains to be seen.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But before we get started,
He's
I gotta
saying
keep it real.
He's saying
bro.
anything on there. Yeah.
55th Street. What's
because,
going on?
No, I'm not 55th Street.
Okay, keep it rooster.
It is 5 though.
Like this?
Blood. No, I ain't gonna do that.
No.
55th Street is neighborhood Chris. I'm gonna let them have their. But listen, this
So wait, is this group like they all got numbers in their name? Like he's Adam22 and he's Whack100. Is that how it? They all are they assigned a number? Do they pick their number?
thing. Yo, Adam, you let it. Yo.
Isn't it crazy that you guessed it on here? Like before I had even really hinted at it.
You really did that?
guessed it.
You watched it?
I didn't watch it. I'll probably see some chunks of it.
So you just like was in another room listening to her moan and groan and shit?
No, she was at a hotel being filmed by a professional.
By
And-
professional.
Down by a professional, to be totally honest.
And you wasn't there.
No, I was at the house playing some
Yo,
high
that
stakes
is some
online poker
real-
tournaments.
That's some real white boy.
I like that. I like the framing of like, oh, that's some weird white boy, rather than like you are a degenerate piece of shit. Everybody
No.
keeps saying I'm going broke. The narratives are twisted up, so I don't mind you grilling me
I
on
think
this
you had some pressure because she lets you do your thing.
for all these years.
Yeah, and it was like, it's one-sided.
I will say that the official video doesn't even drop for like 2 weeks, and it's already a bit of a windfall for her on OnlyFans.
So they're championing her.
People want to see this. It's been a long time coming. Well, I mean, nobody really knew it was coming until a couple days
So
ago.
like, you don't think like she whispered her phone number in his ear?
Oh, he definitely has her phone number.
What the?
How would they not? She contacted him on Instagram. They might be communicating
So
through
she
DMs.
picked the guy she wanted to.
He is a very famous adult star.
So she picked him.
I think, yeah, there was really only a few that she was kind of choosing between that would have made sense.
So did she give you some details?
We talked about it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Cause you know, Adam, fresh, just real gets hit different. That's your wife, so you know you're kind of like repetitive with a lot you do. So he hit that thing different, bro.
I mean, I'm sure she had a good time. I'm sure he had a good time.
And you were just cool with it.
I'm sure he's numb to it. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, f him, but like that's your wife, like.
Yeah, and I mean, she's supposed to enjoy it.
Modern
Anything
day
novel
was
is
weird.
gonna be
I know.
exciting, right?
Yo, bro, like not for nothing.
It's
Oh,
depressing, bro. It's really
It's okay. I hope I
depressing,
know something
actually.
about it.
No.
What are y'all gonna do when your kids get older, bro? Kids are savage these days.
The kid
Third
is already
grade.
gonna know about me piping.
They really put this shit on like their own channel. Like he's in charge of this. They really just put this out there. Man, society is sick. Our society is sick.
girls. I don't know that.
I'm listening.
From the
Just
kid
change it.
perspective, if
Bro,
her having done it with
by
other
the
guys is gonna be
third
that
grade,
different, right?
By the third grade, they're doxing the kids. The
Okay.
kids is doxing.
Let's just pray that things go smoothly.
You know what, Adam? I fuck with you, a different kind of motherfucker. They can say what they want
Right.
and to call you a weirdo,
Mm-hmm.
but in this situation, we're the because we couldn't handle it.
Who is we?
The masses that say you're out of your mind,
Right.
those masses in this situation, We're the emotional ones.
I knew going in.
I
knew going in that it was going to be an extremely exciting and controversial thing for a lot of people.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I went into it knowing that. And I'm okay with
the
it.
poor kids. Yeah.
Like a thing. A lot of our did have gotten. We just didn't know it.
Well, she definitely got before this as well. It's just been 7 years.
What you mean?
I don't think they have kids, but they're married, and soon it's gonna be like, hey, yeah, it's gonna. Eventually, the kids are gonna know, like, yeah. So after your dad and I got married,
but what I'm saying is,
the mom's gonna be like, yeah, I went off and did a video, porn with another guy.
I'm a real one.
Yeah, I'm a.
I feel like it's kind of like catching a body, where like gives you a little bit of a stomach churning feeling, but you get used to it.
Have you guys had an argument since then?
We've had some conversations, and some of them might have got a little bit,
Did you storm out?
No.
You good with it?
We're still good.
She ain't tell you. That's why we better than you. She didn't.
Okay, you got to understand, it's entirely a business thing from her perspective. For me, it's hard to approach it.
Bro, for real.
She got a nut. That's no business.
I don't think
That's personal.
But
she lied to you?
But the whole point on camera is to make it look like she did regardless,
Let me tell you something. No, bro. The fact that she handpicked this dude, and you're saying that this dude is like a high-profile dude.
Right.
The thought of her actually getting to do it with this dude.
Right.
She got a nut.
Well, I mean, we didn't have that conversation. I don't think
she's not. The fact that she didn't have a conversation lets you know she got a nut.
Every different vagina is like its own little personal puzzle, and I wouldn't say she's the easiest chick to make climax.
That's you.
I've made it happen.
So what happened when you watched this shit?
I haven't seen it.
But when you do see it,
right?
And she's going like ballistic.
I mean, she's supposed to, right?
No.
If she looked like she wasn't having a good time in the video, the point would not have been accomplished.
This is what's going on because everybody didn't watch y'all, right?
I'm slowly realizing that I'm never going to be able to talk about anything else on this podcast ever again.
We are. People are gonna put you guys' performance and this performance, and then what you're gonna say.
I mean, I kind of get it. Since A, she's his wife. B, it would probably be worse if it came out before he said anything. But still, JFC. What do you mean by JFC? I've made it happen. Nervously laughs afterwards.
She's acting. No, Adam, she's not acting. She's getting hit different.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not trying to take that away from her.
Freight train. Freight train.
RKO.
Hey, in the words of Young Magnificent.
You think there's pain behind his face, or do you think he's genuinely unfazed? I mean, at this point, like, when your public life, like, even if you don't have it together, like, you gotta pretend you're cool with it, because it's happened. Do you think there's like, or Jordy fucking chin? I like that. Jordy fucking chin show. This is my initials, JFC. I think he's trying to convince himself what he's saying is true. Yeah. You think there's like some self-gaslighting going on? He does play poker, so I bet it's a poker face. Yeah, you're right. He did mention he was playing. I was playing high-stakes poker while my wife was getting plowed by a much larger man than myself. Bro, I'm experiencing like secondhand, like, I don't know. I mean, I do know. I feel like it's so strange, like how our values. I feel like I kind of been saying this a lot, and this isn't the first time I've said this either. But like Western society is kind of falling into degeneracy. Like this is degenerate behavior on everyone's end. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah, I don't know. He keeps trying to justify it while also getting defensive. Yeah, seriously.
Let's go though, man.
So are you gonna watch it?
No. I don't watch war fights. Appreciate that. I don't watch other dicks.
Yeah.
I watch two women.
When you're being tore up on the internet, like,
oh no, dude! I only watch two women.
The booty picture leaked. Does it on the internet, like
watch other dicks?
Yeah.
I watch two women.
When you're being tore up on the internet, like for instance, when you had the booty picture leaked, does it bother you? Do you get any feelings?
No, because I fucked naked. I wasn't on my knees, nigga. I was laying on the motherfucking bed.
It was made out to be sort of sus.
No, you can't, because I was laying on the bed. They
Right.
don't fuck what you saying about what you see. Now, if you'd have saw Wack on his knees, I would have been suspect. Wack, listen, this is my routine.
You don't think your
He's Whack, right? And he's referring to himself, like in third person. No, Wacko wouldn't do that. No, Wacko don't watch other men. Only women on women. Wacko don't do that. No, Wacko don't do. Is this just like the whole numbered crew? Well, no jumper, I guess.
No. Okay. When I get out the shower, I lay on the bed and I get my body lotion and massage. This real shit.
You got to lotion up after every shower?
Yeah, the oils. What the fuck you mean, bro?
I don't lotion up, so it's kind of different to me.
Well, that's white boy shit.
Yeah.
I shower naked. I get out the shower naked. I lay on the bed. I get my motherfucking body lotion and massage, and that's it. That's it, bro. So, you know, I mean, motherfuckers is, now if you catch Whack on his knees, that's some suspect shit.
You got dry skin?
Nah, bro.
Okay.
Any man on their knees, you ain't supposed to be on your knees in there with a one. That just ain't.
I don't.
Unless you know, like you behind her fucking her, and you on the bed, shit like that. But
that's normal.
You ain't supposed to be. You know, people gonna say what they say, but what you saying ain't matching what you saying.
Right. Hopefully, I can persevere through this.
Yeah, I hope it works out for you. I mean, this how we gonna know if you with it.
It's not gonna work
out.
I'm
with it. I
No,
mean, it already happened.
We gonna know.
We're like 4 days removed from it happening.
No, this how we gonna know if you let it continue to happen. Now,
I think I'm gonna put a cap on it, like X amount of guys per year.
So would you let a black dude fuck your wife?
It's already a black guy.
This is a black dude?
Yeah.
You're in trouble, bro.
And he's like the size of fucking Shaquille O'Neal. You want to see him?
You know that. Nah, I don't want to see nothing but I'm cool. You know what they say?
He's a huge buff black guy who is famous for having a big dick.
You know what they say?
What? What did they say?
Once they go black, they'll never go back.
If she's willing to terminate the marriage on behalf of the irresistibility of a black man, then it is what it is.
Got married, huh?
We did. About a month and a half ago.
She can't do nothing. She got to get them 10 years in. She can't get paid. When them 10 years kick in, you're in trouble.
I think a lot of people view it as like this is a sign of our relationship being fragile, whereas I would actually say that this is, if anything, a sign of the durability of our relationship.
No.
That we feel confident and comfortable enough with this that I don't feel so threatened by
For
it.
you guys' situation,
Right.
this is definitely what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in his defense, to play devil's advocate, in Adam22's defense, it's like they're not the first porn stars to be married to each other while still be working in the porn industry. Like, I know that for a fact. I couldn't name, but I know for a fact there are porn stars that must be like husband and wife, and they're like, yeah, like we go to work, like we just have sex with other people, but we're married to each other, and so we're unfazed by it. So I can see how, like, it's not, like, I think it is genuine where it's not, like, that world-shattering to him about it, but I don't know. On one hand, like, why is the internet acting like this is some crazy thing? Like this has happened before. Not that I agree with it, not that I would ever be in a relationship like that. Most people wouldn't. I only knew him from some stray interviews. No, I don't think he's a porn star, but he was, like... I don't know, he like interviews rappers, but he like has hooked up with a lot more women, and in fact he's done it, like him and his wife, from what I've heard, like have had, like they're like kind of like swingers where she was never with other men, but like them would like hook up with other girls, and she was cool with it, she would be a part in it. But then he also 07, what's up, but he also would what was he gonna say? Well, he got in trouble because he was like caught. I guess the internet just kind of stopped talking about it because he had some people on his podcast about people that like expose like pedophiles, and then they confronted him on his own show about it because he was like, apparently he was hooking up with like underage girls, and then he went like total defensive about it, and there's some shit out there about it, and then I guess the internet just completely swept it under the rug because now they're talking about this instead. It seems like a story Old 7 could weigh in on. Old 7, what are your thoughts on the Adam22 situation?
That you get that.
No, yeah. This is definitely what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I appreciate that you get that.
No, yeah. Like, because this is what you guys do. And the fact of the matter that she's already proven that she knows where you stand with her, regardless of what's going on in business. Now, as a man, because I couldn't do what you just did.
I understand.
For you to be doing that,
most guys could not.
and if y'all withstand this shit, 30 days. After 30 days is good.
Guaranteed 30 days is going to be fine. We're already fine. We've been nuzzled up, kissing, hugging, having plenty of sex over the past few days. It's not, you know, nothing has changed.
I ain't gonna lie, she couldn't close her eyes for 30 days. You gonna look at me, I don't know what you're thinking about.
She's probably got a great night's sleep.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
after,
you gonna look at me, motherfucker. You ain't no closing your eyes motor that's going.
Oh, you're saying while we're fucking, you're afraid?
Yeah.
Quick
Something to watch
spark
out for.
notes
And if she
on that.
buys you any new cologne in this 30 days, watch that shit.
That means that she enjoyed it a little too much.
That means that that black man had on some cologne that you didn't have.
He does look like the type of guy who probably wears a lot of cologne. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know,
lie.
but you a bad
No
motherfucker.
disrespect, Jason, but he
You about to
looks
make
like a
some money.
cologne wearer.
You about to make some money, bro.
Well, she is specifically.
What you mean? It's not all in one pot?
No,
Oh, that's her only. That's just going on OnlyFans.
we're 50-50 on everything.
oh,
well,
okay, so
on all
yeah.
the things we own, and then like No Jumper is mine, Plug Top is 50-50,
Okay.
and then
No
her
jumper,
OnlyFans is her own thing.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
which is kind of I get the idea that that's different than the way a lot of rich guys have it set up with their girls, where
No,
like
no, no,
they're
no.
paying for like a
No.
lot more of the
Bro,
shit.
fuck them. You got your own entity. She has her own entity, and then you guys have a few of them together. Perfect.
Yeah, it's good. Let me put this into your head. We've done a ton of interviews over the years with, like, on Plug Talk over the last couple of years, where we'll be talking to a couple and they both do porn and they both work with people separately. And so as time has gone by, after having so many conversations with different porn couples and realizing that they're able to pull it off, I slowly started to feel like a little bit of a custer for not being willing to
Wait, stop, bro. You getting turned out.
buy
And you,
Crip Mac.
and you disrespected me, Adam.
Custer is a disrespect?
Yeah, brother.
What, so you're loyal to Buster?
Well, this is how I see
We should go to Dave and Buster's.
it. Anytime, and I had this problem on my platform, and a dude got mad.
You're talking about them making it below the house or whatever?
Yeah, the bullshit, right?
Yeah.
When you change a B to C's, the C's to B's,
I'm just showing respect.
but why you just can't be a white dude and just say to pronounce it properly?
I'm the kind of white guy who likes to have a little bit of fun with my
You got
vernacular.
turned out, so you a crip.
I was hanging out with Sharp the other day. He was smoking a pack of Bulls. I said it.
Back of what?
Bulls.
Sharp said that?
I said that.
Boo, that's some blood shit.
That's what I'm saying. I switch
Well,
it
where'd
up,
you-
left
where'd
and
you-
right.
where'd
You
you
never
get
know
that
what you're
from?
going to get with me.
Where'd you get that booze from? Who told you that?
Just-
Sharp's not a blood.
Just having fun with it.
I hope you don't switch up on your porn.
Okay.
I hope you keep it women.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope you don't start having fun with it and you fuck around and switch roles. I just hope with the black dude.
It's all about someone's
I have
lifestyle.
no desire for that, yeah.
None?
No.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Smack the camera. Smack the camera. Pretty cool outro. Pretty sick outro. I need to do that. Everyone is going to do what they want to do. Yep. Yep. But you caught up on the situational 7 if you didn't already pick up on it. Oh my god, Destiny's a part of Destiny's this blue-haired dude? He's into that too. Oh my god, they're all enabling.
This is Samoan work.
I would like to share this with you.
Oh, yeah, come on, cuz.
All right. And I feel like Destiny might have a perspective on this. But, so I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we should
50.
look
Oh shit.
like that, right?
Look at that ratio.
But no other guys.
Wait. What's the
Well, you guessed it.
Wait. What's the ratio on this one then? I didn't look.
The Adam and Wax show, we made it to
Okay, this one has more likes. Ooh, that 50-50 ratio though.
Over the weekend,
Oh no.
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say
but-
angry might
Like,
not
I'm not gonna be with a man who thinks sleeping with multiple people is
be
okay.
the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like cut, that's your sitch.
You know, I agreed to it.
hood.
She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like,
Yeah.
she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You
You
should
know,
have said no.
I said that I wanted
You
her
already
to do
got
it. I'm
millions
like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't do that shit.
fair enough. But I
Come
told
on,
her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it
All
out
right,
the way.
so how do you vibe about it now?
She's
Do I need
32.
to get you an old English?
No, yeah, I don't need to drown the pain in the old English.
All right.
But I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can like intellectualize it, and from my perspective, I don't think it should be a big deal.
Yeah.
But then after she actually did it, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel kind of odd. You
On
know,
neighborhood
a
crib,
little bit of that
like,
feeling
on
in the
hood.
belly,
See,
you know.
on
Was-
wood, like,
was the guy
goddamn,
black?
like, for real?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
goddamn,
man.
like, on wood.
Yo, I can just see now like academics live streaming this shit.
What about you, Flacco? You have a woman?
Let's stay on
Yes.
topic. It's fake.
On wood.
When your open relationship, you ever have this sort of thing where you know she hooks up with someone else, and like at first at least, did it kind of rub you the wrong way, or is
I've actually thought a lot about this because I feel certain types of ways with random girls that I'll meet when they're banging other guys. And you know what I realized? So I'm gonna give you a perspective super unique, and
Okay.
I don't expect anybody to be able to relate to it.
because our situation is different because you are in an open
Super
relationship.
open, yeah.
I'm just in like an open porn
Porn
relationship.
relationship, yeah.
You know.
The way
Like, why put yourself in a situation where your morals and ethics don't align? Well, yeah, absolutely. Your values, I think any relationship, your values have to match. If you don't share the same values, then like it just won't work. That's where their values are. We live. What's up, Dojo? We're watching this this train wreck of a situation. Oh my god, dude.
that I feel is the only time
This guy, I don't think he's a good guy to take any sort of advice from. Just see him watching Adam22. We gotta make some React content, you know?
I get like jealous of people is when I lose. The way that I feel is the only time I get like jealous of people is when I lose access.
This looks like, is this dude a Disney star? Was he the Disney kid where he was the president? Corey in the house? Is this him? No way, that's him. I never watched the show yet. I'm just like Kyle Macy? Oh man. Arrest warrant issued. That's so Raven. Crip Mac earns more respect from me. Crip Mac. That's his name? Crip Mac? Oh my god. Wait. Is Kyle Macy in No Jumper? I'm so ignorant. I don't follow. Wait. Crip Mac on joining fit. Kyle Macy, known for playing Corey Baxter Disney shows That's the Raven, Corey in the House, is now facing facing a felony for allegedly sending pornographic material to a 13. Yikes. Okay, so he's not doing too well. Oh, No Jumper posted about it. That's why. The No Jumper Instagram page. So I don't think it's the same person. I guess it's not the same person then. Damn. Alright, let's get out of here.
To somebody is the only time I get like jealous of people is when I lose access to somebody. So for my wife, if she's fucking other dudes, I don't care. I can fuck other girls. That's fine because we still have each other. The only time I'll get a little bit jealous is if I'm like, if there's a girl I'm seeing that's like really cool, and then she gets a boyfriend, and then we can't fuck anymore. That's usually when I'm like, oh fuck, that sucks. But like, if people I like are fucking other people, as long as I still fuck them, as long as we still hang out or whatever, I'm usually cool. But it's when I start losing access to people, I'm like, oh shit, and I start to feel like a little bad about it. I mean,
but I'm expecting you to say that you're jealous of your girl doing certain
Versus
things.
Leafy.
No, you're jealous.
Dude, I saw this stuff, by the way, about the whole Leafy is here beef. How funny is that? What a time when it's like actually siding with what Leafy is saying to them on Twitter. That shit's so funny.
When one of your side bitches ends up in
Well,
a
it would be-
You actually don't fuck homeless men in tents. I was wrong about you.
Not usually.
probably.
No, what do you
most-
mean not usually? Do you do it or you don't?
Well, I don't want to principally take it off the table. Maybe there's a really hot homeless guy out there or something. You know, I don't know, man.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead, cuz. Wow.
There are, but he's kind of listening to like he's really slick though, cause it's an open relationship, but like his girl says she only messes with other girls. So like
No, she right now
really
she's
care.
in like a girl phase, but she can fuck
Yeah.
other dudes. It's fine. Yeah, it's yeah. But it's like what would bother me is like, let's say we have plans or whatever, and she's like, oh no, I'm gonna go hang out with another guy instead. That would probably make me feel a certain type of way. But like generally, like I'm traveling now, she's traveling
Heck
now.
no.
we're getting people's no, yeah.
I know, because I was playing poker all day the day that she did it. So it was like that. I was already like locked in to be doing something all day. If she wasn't doing that, she probably would have just been doing some regular, like, you know, hanging out with the family type stuff. And instead, she goes and does the scene with this other guy. And I'm friends with this guy. I'm cool with
But
him.
you just
Who's
said
Brad?
you allowed
No.
fuck her in the porn industry. You just said it. You was cool with it.
On camera yesterday,
You-
yes.
Exactly at the same time, but now you five like in your heart,
Yeah.
like goddamn, like like.
You know, but I feel like it's something that I'm
It don't
probably
Two
gonna
cucks.
get.
Same,
I'm gonna
do it.
progressively
It don't
get
fire the same. Do it.
more used to it. You know, more okay with it. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, I ended up actually like feeling a little bit more
Did you
emotional
talk with her
turmoil.
about it? Like, hey,
We've
you
been
know?
talking a lot. I've been telling her how I feel. And
Yeah,
everything.
well, just start back doing the girl shit.
Why does he sound like Bill Cosby? This guy in the corner here. But oh, did you talk about it and the pudding and blah blah blah? He is like a ghetto Bill Cosby.
We're gonna keep doing that, yeah.
I feel like it actually reminds me a
I
lot.
appreciate your honesty with that, Adam.
No,
Corey in the house.
You're a great man. You're a nifty man.
I thought that he would be my ideal
Like
person to
Johnny Mac
talk
was
about it
saying.
with, and then you were probably number two.
Oh,
What were you saying?
You know Twitch, right? Twitch chat. There's like a lot of emotes and stuff, and people will say out loud, they'll be like, "Oh my god, that's so omega lol." Like they'll like say emotes and stuff, and it's kind of like, and that's like what this is. Five in
Yeah.
your heart, you know.
It's
all the-
omega
yeah,
lol.
it's like the same
Twitch
type of-
chat.
You would be astounded at the way that he's able to replace any number
Any
man,
word
with
I'm a
five.
real nifty nickel though.
And the C's instead of B's, like
Like you're five in your heart. You know, I kind
Nifty
of understand what he
nickel.
means. I don't even know how I understand what he means, but I kind of get it.
Well,
You know?
come on, 55th Street, and you're five it.
I don't know if the blue hair is gonna save me there. Okay?
He'll save you or make you a target.
Was
That's
the
bullets.
elusive guy? Will he cut my hair?
Yeah, he definitely will.
Oh shit. Okay.
You want him to cut it?
I'll think
He
about it. Okay.
definitely will.
Oh, I just realized you have the
definitely will.
5 shaved in the back. I thought
Yeah,
you
that's
had.
what I said, yeah.
thought you got a
Oh,
hair
I thought it was-
transplant for a second.
Nah.
No, okay.
5'5". It's got a real, real fresh. What we like about elusive cuts is he travels wherever.
Oh shit, he has a 5 tattooed on
That
his
is quite
face.
elusive. He's just always on the go.
That's why he's got a little truck he drives.
Oh
around.
yeah.
But
Man,
that
he
was
comes,
part
he
of
does great work.
you know, the
Yeah.
part of it too was like I sort of realized that, or this is what I said beforehand, is like I'm not stressed out about the idea of you doing it. I felt like at a certain point I was not okay with it just because of the reaction that I know is inevitably about to come and
Yeah.
is probably taking place in the comments as we speak.
None with
Yeah.
teardrop
Which-
tats.
Wait, is this live?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think Adam22 has a teardrop
But-
tat.
By the time they're
Almost looks
seeing
like
it,
it.
you know.
No,
which-
yeah.
Were you gonna disrespect your wife?
No, of course not.
No, but
Yes, if it was live.
I don't know. It's like now having done it though, it's like I do feel sort of like this conflicted, a little bit of emotional turmoil.
Because you don't want to, oh, sister, you got to five it if you love her like you do, right? And then you have five her out of your blue heart
Yeah.
on her sister. So you got to look at it like this, cuz. On her. You don't want to have no other man fucking her, having her moaning, cuz, when that's what you got her doing on hood. It's like, cuz, you fight me, cuz. It's not nifty for you on hood.
Right, but
So stick with
Who brought
the
it up,
girls
though?
you
Huh?
deal with.
Like and who idea was
They
it,
huff
like,
that
to
copium.
Go out and do the solo scene.
well, we've been talking about it for a while because it's like from her perspective, it's been the most in demand thing for like many years now. Where like obviously like any of her fans, that's like the #1 thing that they want to see her do because they've only seen her shoot with me for all these years. So.
Yeah.
Something that you said is really important that takes a long time to learn is it's very easy to intellectualize something and think that like you've thought through all of it, but emotionally when the time comes, people have a much different feeling about it. This is something that I hear happen all the time with threesomes, where a guy and a girl talk about doing a threesome and they're really excited for it.
Don't spill it on your table.
Appreciate it.
But then when the girl is watching her boyfriend, husband, or whatever fuck another girl, emotionally she starts to get a whole set of feelings that she wasn't ready for. That there was no way you could have like thought through it ahead of time. And then me and Melina run into that problem a lot where we'll engage. If I'm talking to girls and stuff, a lot of them be like, oh yeah, like I'm cool with your open relationship, that's fine or whatever. But then when we start getting closer, all of a sudden they're not as cool with it, and then they start to feel.
But Melina's always cool with it?
We work through stuff.
Because that was the situation with me and her, is that early on when we would have threesomes, she would get angry at times and be pissed off about it and stuff. But then slowly, having done it hundreds of times, it just doesn't really like
I think what you have to do is you have to build up some level of confidence that your partner really loves you and that when they're having sex with other people, it's just sex.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot.
Which is, it's easier for me to feel that way because it's just porn, you know? Whereas like if she was just like hanging out with some guy on the weekend, that would probably make me feel differently. Whereas like the whole thing being
just a sharp diamond. I can't tell either.
like,
I know he has a big ass 5 on his face though.
And whatever.
Did you ever do though like a threesome with you, another guy, and her, and you actually get to sit there and watch it happen?
No, you wouldn't.
How do you know?
Cuz that's your sitch, cuz. That's your sitch. Leaning the Mac plug is your sitch.
I'm not going to lie, though. This is an interesting thing, though. I'll come clean. I'm coming clean on everything. Is that in the very, very early days of our relationship, we did do that one time with another dude.
Okay.
And
wait,
it was
what?
Like a party situation. It's not anybody that people watching this would know because I'm sure they're all trying to guess right now.
Yeah, you know they are.
Yeah, but we did. But then once me and her like actually started really dating, I was just like, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, on hood. So now you let that happen. Now you five like, oh, y'all got the increments on hood, but it's like.
Wait. He said like, he's like, oh yeah, we've had hundreds of threesomes, always girls. But when we started dating, there was a time with another guy. I don't understand why they make relationships so difficult on purpose. Yeah. I think a relationship should be easygoing. You know, if you two really like each other, it should truly be effortless between the two of you. The West has officially fallen. Oh, I fucking hope not. But it seems like it.
Stick with the girl shit y'all was doing. I 5 you on hood. That's your sitch, cuz. No man should see fucking your sitch on wood.
What?
Right.
Absolutely.
On wood.
They're just like, right,
Appreciate
yes.
On wood.
What did...
5 you on hood. That's your sitch, cuz. No man should see fucking your sitch on wood.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right, absolutely.
It also gives you some.
I'm like, oh, cuz y'all got the increments on hood, but it's like, cuz, like, oh, hood, stick with the girl shit y'all was doing. I 5 you on hood. That's your sitch, cuz. No man should see fucking your sitch on wood.
Right.
Absolutely.
On wood.
It also gives you some appreciation too, for your
wood.
wife's perspective because she deals with it all the time, technically watching you fuck other girls as well, right? So you
Right.
kind of get some appreciation.
Yeah.
But why the nigga? See, like, hey, listen, right? Cause look, if I was you, I would have said, listen, like no niggas, no black guys. You feel me? Like fuck, right?
You think I should have said that?
Cause I feel like the black guy like kind of makes it even like makes it.
Bro, that's
Bigger,
so.
like, right?
I feel like that's so weird.
I kind of like the fact that you are so openly racist and that you and you feel like I should be racist as well.
No,
I
wait,
feel like
no,
when
it's
it
not
comes to some of these communities, I legitimately think if you could choose between a girl that had fucked 5 black dudes or 1 dog, what would you choose?
Oh
I think
my-
a lot of
is
people
that
would
English?
opt for the
I don't
German
know.
Shepherd fucker. I think they actually would.
Because in the red pill world, fucking a black guy is like it
It's like
carries
the
such an
ultimate, yeah.
undisclosed amount of weight that it just
Yeah.
seems like it's such a heavier thing, which I don't feel like that.
Yeah, it's like so fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have probably like suggested, just fuck like the white guys first, and then maybe like.
Upgrade.
Not a lot of white guys in porn. I mean, there are, but
Right, yeah, right. Because I feel like the black guy, right, is gonna make it like a big thing, right, like
he's chill though.
no, but the academics probably gonna react to it. Oh my god, black guy, right.
But see, that's what I'm saying is that when I was thinking about reasons to not do it, I don't think that like academics having a really funny 30 minutes on stream talking about it, I don't think that that's really like a good
Or the
reason for
obstacle.
me to not do it. Yeah, and people who really hate me, that would be.
Yeah.
But like, is that really a reason for me to like kind of hold my girl back in her career or whatever? I don't know.
I thought about that a lot too. Like if me and Melina are having fights, it sounds so horrible to say, but like the first thing I think about is like if we break up, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, it's because he got mad that she probably fucked some dude with a huge dick, and now he's like upset and
Being
jealous that
openly
they didn't do it."
racist.
If we break up, like everybody's gonna have their stories.
But
of what
that's
happened.
kind of like a dirty feeling when you realize that you're moving off of anticipating what the
relation, yeah.
public
I believe
is
that
gonna
clicked
say about
that
it.
clicked him
Alright,
is
so
the
you see it. We
typical
just hit
porn star.
500K. You know what that means? That means you gotta
cucked
subscribe
him.
and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K. Let's go.
Crit Mac is real as hell. Showed his disappointment without being disrespectful. Crit Mac earns you more respect. Crit Mac. Dude said you're in an open relationship. I'm in an open porn relationship. Adam just trying to make himself feel better. No jumper. So what is
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today
okay? Okay. That blue hair guy. Disney dancing meme. Chinese food. This is what I think of when I say the guy with the blue hair. The guy in the open relationship. Question, who do you think opened the relationship? Him or his girlfriend? Oh, was he on... Of Ava stealing his wife. Wait, what?
I have a question. There was a
Oh man, it's so trashy. It's so trashy. It's this kind of content. Chinese food sounds so good.
You ever taken any dance classes?
I used to compete in ballroom dancing,
Hey!
so I know all of those
You and
dance
Ayla.
dances. Yeah, exactly.
Are you guys over here
Isn't
just
that
fucking
weird?
perfect forms?
I haven't done it in so long though.
Wait, what kind of ballroom? What are you doing?
All the 10 dances. I was
That's
competing
a
all
lot.
of them.
That's a lot. Which
Yeah.
one's your favorite? You one of them foxtrot
My
motherfuckers? You be
favorite
like,
one? I don't know if I have a favorite one.
you ever seen her
They're all
dance?
very
Raw
different.
date, May 6th.
No, you've never seen it. I haven't done it in years. Is the thing. So I'm very curious if I started. But like I can understand. Like if we danced, you would be able to like what do you call
Lead
it?
you.
Like yeah, exactly, really well because I would probably figure out like basic steps and I would figure out like, how to.
His girl, because she wanted to open
No,
relationship
no,
in high school.
No.
Oh, really? It goes back to high school?
Uh-oh.
No. Okay.
Mel
Why
time.
would I say this?
Mel time. It's
Oh, wait a sec.
Oh, okay.
Mel time.
I have a shirt like that. The guy in the background. White Manganites can't beat black Manganites. Not trying to be racist.
Say this.
Mel time. It's Mel
Oh, she
time.
got the form. Okay. So we're just doing salsa or just one?
Yep.
Why is he doing it? Why is he sitting like that? Look at the chat. Cuck time. Someone said cucked.
5, 6, 7, 1. 5, 6, 7, 1. 5,
He's just like the.
Hey, she can really do it.
Nice
She can really do
Really
it.
trying
No,
to
no,
do
don't
it.
be so
Yeah.
shy. You got this.
Because I've done it so long.
That's fine. That's fine. I can tell you were like a little bit screaming, but you good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
you
done
want
it
to know
so
how
long.
she knew what she was doing? She did this. She went. That's how I knew, man. Why you tell me you never dance
That's
ever?
not true.
WW like disgusting to you?
The problem is good.
See his face. He's alright.
Actually, like watching it like this doesn't seem that bad. But someone like made it zoom in and play like "Hello, darkness, my old friend." The moment where Abba and Melina are talking and Destiny's just staring off into space, not saying anything, is like one of those movie scenes where the main character receives devastating news, and they make everyone's voices muffled and add in a high-pitched tone, increasing in volume to emphasize their shock. This is so sweet that Destiny gets to watch his wife literally fall in love with another man in front of him. What a normal, happy relationship. He wanted liberalism, he got it. Destiny's body language says it all here. He is incredibly closed off, irritated, and isn't engaging in their behavior because he's feeling extremely powerless in the situation. Call it being uncultured or insecure, but seeing my girl dance with another dude would have me feel some type of way. You can clearly see the unease on Destiny's face. Aba did his boy dirty, and anything else is a complete cope. Aba knew exactly what he was doing. Humiliation rituals are weird AF. Aba is hilarious for this. Oh my god. How sweet it is to allow his wife to be free and fall in love with other men in front of him. What a functional long-term relationship. He looks so happy and cool with it while he's watching. It's almost as if the open relationship was her idea and she married him for a green card. Oh man. Synthwave After Dark. I'll listen to that later.
It's a clip of you two that went kind of viral on Twitter a few days ago where you started like ballroom dancing with some guy in the background of a stream. What was the situation there and who was that guy?
Uh-oh. Mel time.
Why did I say this?
Mel time.
Where did you cringe?
It's Mel time.
There it is.
Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube called Abba from Abba and Preach. I think he's trying to steal my girl from me.
Is he?
No,
For real?
so he dances. She's
You
got like a
looked
background.
pretty devastated.
I did.
Maybe
Hold on,
that's
wait,
just how
hold on,
your
wait, no,
face
hold on.
Jesus.
Wait, I
Okay.
did not look devastated. When
we-
you guys are
A little
watching,
bit, though.
no, I don't. When you guys are
That's
watching
just your
clips,
resting face, though.
no, when you guys are watching clips, there's 3 responses I can have. I can either like laugh about it, in which case you'll be like, oh my god, he's coping. Or I can just sit there and just watch because I'm just watching my chat and stream and be like, oh my god, he's secretly terrorized. Or I can be like, oh no, guys, like don't, and like joke about it and be like, oh my god, he's like secretly coping. Like there's literally no response I can have because you're projecting like all of your insecurities on the situation.
So
Melina
Melina,
wants to,
are
like,
you seeing that guy? Like,
no,
what's
it's
No.
Abba Preach from the YouTube channel.
Wait, do
He's
you
hanging
think
out.
that? Wait, hold on. Do you think that dancing is f***ing? Because in that case, there's a lot of there's a lot of children out there dancing.
I
And maybe
know
you should
what
do
you
something
said.
about it. You know? Yeah.
Oh yeah, careful.
No, I was just saying the reaction to the clip was obviously
Yeah, I know,
very
but I don't
strong,
understand
so.
why people are having a big reaction to.
I think
dancing.
it was
They were
the fact
also-
that
and-
Destiny looked
Yeah.
very...
Listen, in his defense, they were playing "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend" and like zooming in on his
Yes,
face to
yeah.
like, show like maybe despair or
I'm
something.
not
like that.
agitated, but this dude need to
Yeah,
shut up
but
and
it feels
punch.
really-
Yeah, because
it
you
just
can
feels
cut-
really
yeah, it's
ridiculous,
just-
right? Because
you
I've
can
done
edit
like
anything.
Shut up and punch,
I
oh
did
God.
like 12 years of ballroom dancing when I was younger, so I'm like.
This
I
dude
was
need to
really
shut up
dancing,
and
so
punch.
If I meet someone that does some sort of dancing that is with a partner, I can like dance with them really well, and that's like what's the fun out of it, right?
I
But
think she's saying like in a traditional sense of things, it looks bad on him, but you guys don't have a
We
traditional
literally
relationship.
other people though. Why the
No,
f-
I know. I'm just saying. No, that's what I'm saying.
would
You
it
guys,
look
you
bad?
guys don't have a like from a
also-
traditional
Have you
guys ever
standpoint.
danced
From a
with-
tra-
also-
hold on. From a traditional standpoint, it looks bad, but you guys are not traditional. I think that's what she's saying. It looks bad, but
Wait,
not
is it
taking
in
Wait,
a-
wait,
but
hold on,
also
wait. Even in a
tradition, it's not
traditional
bad. It's not
aspect,
bad
like
in a
you can go to
tradition.
weddings, like sometimes
Well,
other
it was
people
in your
dance with other
house,
people.
though,
Yeah.
You know.
Have you
Go
guys
ahead,
ever
shake it.
danced?
Like, it's not like they're like
I know
grinding.
you're not like at a ballroom
I'm not.
dancing
I'm not.
event
I'm not
or
okay with.
anything
If I marry my wife, I'm not okay with her dancing with.
And that's
anybody.
great.
Same.
Your insecurities are
Yeah.
yours
Yeah.
to deal with. But I'm
It's
just
not
saying that, like,
insecurity. No,
Of
that's
course
not
it's
insecurity.
just
Time out.
dancing.
It's not. It's not an insecurity. It's just a boundary I have. It's not
and that's
insecurity.
fine, but
That's
it's
an
not. But it's not. It's
insecurity.
not just
That's not
a
an
boundary.
insecurity.
It's you saying that, like,
It's
in a
respect.
traditional relationship, this wouldn't be okay. Plenty of people dance with other people. It's not a huge deal. Now, if they were like grinding on each other or some shit, that'd be different. But when they're going through like moves on like a ballroom dance thing, I think that if you got a huge problem with that, I think that's just more about
So
you.
wait,
than it's
why
about me.
why is my boundary all of a sudden limited and
The problem
labeled
wasn't
as
your
an insecurity?
The problem wasn't your boundary. The problem was you said, well, in a traditional relationship, you made it sound like it was a boundary that everybody should have.
No,
if
no,
you would
no,
have
no,
said
no.
just me personally, I'd be like, okay, sure,
I
that's
did
fine.
say just me personally. I say the
You
way
said- you
she's
said in a traditional relationship.
the way they're perceiving you. But and then I built on it saying me personally, I'm not okay with that.
Sure.
Hold
and
on.
for you personally,
Hold
that's
on,
fine.
Billy, you wanted to go?
I can change the subject a little bit if you want to.
No, we're fighting.
It's the same subject.
Why would we change it when we're having a good
know.
fight
We're
right
fighting.
now?
We're fighting. Don't
I thought you wanted to come in on something
No, I
related
wanted
to
to
this.
come in on...
I hate this kind of blue hair guy is a hypocrite. Why are people having to like shut up and drill? Okay, this is weird. What's up, Shane? Came in at a good time. Making an AI OnlyFans with a computer. Oh my god. That's kind of genius. AI just run an OnlyFans or just have an AI do the responses, have AI generate photos. 'Cause- 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 'cause
Neil deGrasse Tyson is most famous for saying that it's the curious people who change the world. However, what has often gone under the radar is another profound...
I do not like these types of podcasts nor Destiny being political. It's like, yeah, it's like reality television. It's like just trash. I'll listen to Twitch kind of promotes them almost. Like I was listening to some of it last night, the Whatever podcast, or was it the other night? They were live on Twitch. Podcast P is the only podcast. Anyway, what is Podcast P? We gotta write this shit down for real.
Quote from him, which is, "I love AI-generated Asian girls." So today we're going to be fulfilling this by making an AI-generated OnlyFans. We're going to be making an AI-generated model, girlfriend, idol, whatever you want to call it.
I love the Smash Bros theme in the background. Listen.
Input any text description, and the AI will generate a picture of just that. These are actually getting really popular on Twitter and other sites. There's both girl and guy versions of this. And yeah, they make a lot of money. But yeah, today we're going to be making it and also just explaining how all of it works. So let's head right in. So the core of making all of this work is something called stable diffusion. It's an algorithm that is able to turn text into generated images. We're gonna be going through all the explanation stuff later, but first let's just try out what stable diffusion can do. Here we have the vanilla stable diffusion code, and let's try it out. So we can pretty much generate anything. Like, what do you wanna see? Let's try dog on the beach. Okay, now let's try sculpture in France. All right, seems pretty good to me. And now let's try rocks in the ocean. And yeah, those are rocks in the ocean if I've ever seen them. But who cares? Let's make some money. Okay, so let's try this out right here. Hey, yo, what the hell is this? I mean, why does she have boogers coming out? So this is obviously not going to cut it. So let's try a prompt from online.
Oh, God.
God damn. So this is not working right now because we're using the wrong data set. We're using a generic one right now, like one that's based on real life stuff, but we need a data set that's more trained for what we're trying to make. So let's use a model trained on a more fitting data set and try it again.
Better.
Damn. We can also try other stuff like outside in a winter coat, inside in the living room next to a
You can tell it's fake though.
And lastly, anime beach episode. Okay, so it's not that bad right now, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the faces don't look that realistic. So the missing piece to fix this is something called a LoRa. These are additional trained models, which we're gonna be covering.
No way AI can do that. I tried those AI porn sites and they really make what you imagine inside. You have more to say. You have, did you, Dojo? Did you? Okay. No gaming tonight, just AI fuckery. Look, we just chilling, Shane. We chilling. We hanging out. We're gonna just go with the flow here. First terms. Dojo. Wait, let's talk. Dojo just nonchalantly. Oh yeah. I've been all over. Trust me, I know a thing or two about AI porn. Okay. You know when they're interviewing someone and it's like former child, like professional napkin collector, and like AI porn connoisseur. Man, I'm just trying to make money. Yeah, let's see how he does this.
That works in a little bit, but they allow you to fine tune your image generation into a style. Like for example, here we have the model in an art style. But for our case, we're going to be using LoRa's trained on AI generated faces, and the end result is that the face is a lot more realistic. But yeah, with all of this, I would say that we're at about 80% of the AI girl image generation capabilities. And you don't believe me? Roll the intro.
I feel like I've seen this girl in ads.
Dude, what are you even watching right now? Anyways, now you need to learn. First, what even is machine learning exactly? Well, it's actually not that different than how a kid learns. You ask them a question like, what is this? And they come up with an answer based on what their brain tells them is most likely. If they're right, we'll reward them, and if they're wrong, we'll punish them, and they'll improve for next time. But how does the brain or a computer even make a guess on what something is? Well, we can think
She's
of it
not
like
real.
this. Let's say you're trying to tell the difference between a gold party balloon and a tree. So a kid or a computer can think, how green is it, to differentiate it. As we can see here, this is a one-dimensional space because there's only one axis, but we can tell the difference between the gold party balloon and the tree. But now let's make it a green balloon.
Which ones work?
Now we can't differentiate them based on our one axis, so we need another variable which can be roundness. Now we're up to 2 dimensions and we're pretty good because we can tell the difference between the two. But with more data, there could be a tree that's round and a balloon that's not. So in this case, our brain or the machine learning model will have to add another factor, maybe let's say shininess, as balloons usually have a shiny spot and trees don't. Now as we can see, we're at a 3-dimensional space, and with just these 3 dimensions, a kid in a computer can determine trees from balloons pretty well. But now let's say for differentiating a ton of different images and objects, we're gonna need more variables. When training an AI model, we're asking it a question and telling it if it's right or wrong. Each time, there's a ton of variables within the model that will be tweaked in order to help it improve on the task next time. And how it does this is with a process called gradient descent. Basically what it does is it uses a math equation called an objective function that will change the internal numbers in the right direction to make a more accurate guess next time. All these variables create a space that has way more than 3 dimensions, and the human brain can't even picture a space with this many dimensions. With this, a trained AI model can describe what's in any picture based on its previous training. And yeah, that's pretty much how machine learning works. But now we want to generate images, right? And all of this depends on something called stable diffusion. It's an algorithm that can turn a picture full of noise into an HD image of whatever you describe in text. So how can we do this? First, we have to train our model. Let's start with like an image of a dog. Then let's add a bit of random noise to it 10 times. So we have an image of a dog and we add some noise, and then
nice
we add some
AI
noise
dancing
until we end up with an image that just looks like pure static. And now the big idea here is to train the AI to be able to remove all of this noise to get back to the image of the dog. So at each time step, we're gonna be asking our model to predict the noise added and then tell it if it was
When Statues Are Dancers by James. Taco Bell, that's not Asian food. A Mexican Monday. This is AI made? That's kind of neat. It's kind of weird. It's like a dream almost. Everything else closing. Oh yeah, true. Look at the chick just laying down there. It's crazy how AI makes that cap cut. Trippy. That was pretty cool though. No comments. Neat. Man, I love the quesadillas from Taco Bell.
right or wrong with the correct noise. Each time, the model is going to train its multi-dimensional, give the data to do this ourselves. This information will guide. This is not good because we want our idol to be a single person. So how can we do this? Well, we're going to have to train our own AI model.
That's an iconic part about Taco Bell is getting sick.
So we need photos of what we're trying to make the model look like. However, we want this to be an AI-generated person, right?
Shane, you go to the hospital a lot. How is everything hurting you so much?
Weird. So what we're gonna have to do is use AI to create the AI model.
Did you have like violent diarrhea?
Generation that we have so far.
Part of the whole experience.
Generate 20 photos of people. These people are all gonna look a little bit different, but what we can do is choose 10 of the best looking ones and then train a model on only those 10 photos. Then we have a model or a LoRa based on these 10 photos. And we're going to use this LoRa to generate another 20 images. The people in these 20 images are still going to look a little bit different. And we're going to handpick 10 of the best looking ones, make a LoRa out of that, and feed it back into our AI model. We're just going to keep doing this. And each time, if you can imagine, the people that are generated are going to look more and more similar each time until it converges to just looking like the same single person. This is kind of like when people make pasta, they have the dough and they keep feeding it through the pasta maker thing, and they keep repeating this until the dough is ready to be made as pasta. Okay, so after all of this, our AI now is able to generate the same person in every photo and is now ready for the internet. Don't believe me? Take a look.
Why are we getting sick a lot? I think my iron is something maybe low. Oh shit, okay.
Okay, so first let's make a Twitter, and for all of this information, we can just ask ChatGPT. And for the OnlyFans, I actually have some bad news. You need to be human verified, and I submitted my passport for it, and it just didn't get approved, so we're just gonna have to go with Twitter. I know OnlyFans is in the title and everything, but within the first 15 minutes, we got, I know OnlyFans is in the title and everything, but
No excuse, I tricked you, get over it. We've been bamboozled, chat. He lied, and he doesn't until 9 minutes and 40. Bro, this dude's a dick. I already gave it a thumbs up. Give it a dislike. It's still entertaining. It's funny editing. We cannot enable this kind of behavior on YouTube. Dicklet. Report for terrorism.
within the first 15 minutes, we got 1 comment already. John says, "You are so blessed and beautiful." Thank you, John. For the next couple of days and weeks, I'm not gonna lie, there was very little traction.
Thank you,
so
John.
I had to try something like online advertising. And now we're up to 300 followers on Twitter.
Damn.
Most of them just say that you are so beautiful, which is not that surprising. There's a few that are asking to offer some kind of money. There's also this one guy that commented the most simp stuff ever, and he actually follows me. Eric, my man, DM me. You do not have to be doing this. There's also a couple of comments asking to meet. Like there's this one comment that says, "Are you in New York City? Can we meet up? You are so pretty." Oh shit, that was me. I got tricked one day by my own OnlyFans. After all of this, our account is still growing, but I would say it's getting a little bit out of control. I'm gonna have to level with you guys here. I simply cannot let my biggest coding achievement be making an AI OnlyFans. So I don't want to get too deep into this, even though I counted and I spent like 300 hours on this. But anyways, I don't want to get too deep into it. So like Picasso setting down his paintbrush for the last time, I'm shutting this down. And here's the last photo of our AI model. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave all of the code and instructions on how to use the code in the description. You guys can check that out.
What about the money?
Learn some CS in the process. Some updates from my life. I finally moved into New York City. It's pretty good. I've been grinding YouTube pretty much every night after work, even though it may not seem like it, but I am. We also got a ton of new subscribers, so that's really cool. I'm glad you guys are liking the videos. If you're new here, join the Discord. It's moderated now and everything, so it's a lot better. Oh yeah, from our whole Change the World, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, life's dream, that shit's still in full effect. It's a long process, I think, but yeah, I'm working on it. That's pretty much it. So, catch you guys later. Peace.
Let me interrupt for a quick word. I love artificial intelligence generated Asian girls.
I remember when he said that. How about them video games?